I'm here at a customer's house and they're wondering why they got all this dead inside of their Arborvitae. And if you watch my channel, you've probably heard me say that it is time for natural fall needle drop for pine trees. Arborvitae do have a natural fall needle drop, but it is not generally this heavy. There's a reason why I think it's this heavy, and it really has to do with the history of the area. And we had a really hot, dry summer last summer, and because of that, the spider mites were really bad. This year, I think a lot of the spider mites got washed off. We had tons of heavy rains, really hard rains, and that generally keeps spider mite populations down. But all this damage was done last summer, and so in some areas, you can actually even see where it's starting to like regrow and rebound from the spider mite damage. But if your customers are asking about this and you're in the Southwest Missouri area, this is probably what's going on. It's old spider mite damage. It's shedding. It's going to be a little more of a shed than what they're used to because we've never had spider mite damage like we had last year. The other thing I noticed though when I was checking this out is that there's a bunch of scale on these. Fraser scale, I believe, is what it's called. And so you can see it right there. But I've actually found it in multiple places on this thing. That's the third or fourth one I found. Here's another one right here. And this bush is actually treated twice a year by a local professional for bagworm specifically. And I think maybe they just need to up it to like 4 times a year and consider introducing a spider mite treatment for summer, just to help manage those populations in the future so this thing doesn't become a big, thin, floppy bush. But otherwise, I think it's healthy. It's going to be just fine. So.